Welcome back to Lopes Lately, your go-to spot for the latest on what's happening in Lope Country. I'm Madeline Murray.
And I'm Hadley Neugebauer. We've got some great stories for you today, including turnover news for our basketball teams and students helping a new church plant.
And how Chile is bringing people together. All that and more on Lopes Lately. The college basketball transfer portal is open. Are any of our players in it?
Sports reporter Janelle Garcia is joining us here quickly to let us know.
Thanks, Hadley. Yes. 3 freshman men's basketball players are in the transfer portal for the upcoming season. Center Austin Maurer, guard Styles Phipps, and 4-star recruit Sammy Yane, who is the highest-rated recruit in program history.
Also up in the portal, 2 juniors, starting center Duke Brennan and Malcolm Flaggs.
The portal's only been open for a week, but we'll keep our eye on it. We have good news too, including a new women's head basketball coach. I'll have more in sports later.
If you're willing to brave the infamous Phoenix summer heat, you may be able to get free housing on campus. The GCU Summer Accelerator track offers the opportunity to take classes at a discount and to stay here for free. This option is available for incoming freshmen and current students. To see if you qualify and get more information, check out gcu.com/summeraccelerator. At a new church right outside Phoenix, you'll find Lopes helping build a place of worship, not only for their peers, but for the surrounding community as well.
King's Church held their first service over the weekend. Reporter Tatum was there and has the story.
The weekend is something that all Lopes enjoy. A handful of our GCU students have been here in Anthem working at King's Church's official launch this weekend. These students are a member of King's core team and have been working tirelessly for months to create a Sunday morning service experience that the entire surrounding community can enjoy.
Our service is at Boulder Creek High School at 10:30 a.m. I love the community and the people. It's like another family.
Although King's Church is located outside Phoenix, these students are driven to bring this new community onto campus, sharing King's information and location, hoping to get other students attending, as well as spreading the gospel that GCU and King's Church hold so dearly in their hearts.
So the impact that we want to have on the community is obviously, one, sharing the word of Christ, just sharing the gospel with Anthem and the surrounding areas here in Phoenix. We want to just make an impact on everybody's daily walk.
King's Church mission statement is to glorify God by making disciples who passionately pursue Jesus. These GCU students and others involved have done nothing short of that by giving their time and efforts to such a fulfilling and exciting cause. I'm Tatum Fox with Lopes Lately.
Students are helping with worship from Anthem to right here on campus. Our very own Canyon Worship team continues to release songs off their album every month, with the full album coming out July 18th and will be available to listen to on all platforms. Food has a way of bringing people together, and in Willow Hall, you'll find chili is the big draw.
But as reporter Kyle Schmidt tells us, chili is only an excuse to bring these students together for something bigger.
Welcome to Chili Night, where every Wednesday a group of men get together to talk, hang out, and you guessed it, eat chili, or sometimes pizza. But there's more to it than just the food. GCU student Charlie Tepley hosted the first Chili Night with the goal of bringing others closer to God.
Yeah, Chili Night is very simply led by God. A couple friends and I, one day we're like, oh, we have a crock pot. Let's make some chili and have some guys over. And so we wanted to create a space where guys could be vulnerable and just talk with each other, be real, and just get honest about our relationships with God, what we're struggling with, what we're doing great, and encourage one another to do that.
Along with getting closer to God, Chili Night brings men closer to each other as well.
Very simply, guys just need a space to get real and be vulnerable. So that's what we feel Chili Night was made for, that God intended it to be a space where guys could be accountable and get vulnerable with each other.
After group discussions wrap up, everyone gathers in the common room for a time of prayer. Men pray with each other and for each other before heading home.
We end the night in prayer, always calling on the Lord, calling on Jesus' authority that he gave us.
Chili Night has grown tremendously in a very short period of time. Students love the laid-back nature it offers and feel quite comfortable openly talking about their faith.
We get to know each other better, just like truth about each other, and we're open. Like we promote vulnerability, like the Lord brings vulnerability into the conversation.
If you're a guy that wants to build your relationship with the Lord or with others, then come on over to Willow Hall, room 431, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm Kyle Schmidt with Lopes Lately.
Food clearly draws people in, and coffee is another safe bet. Java Jam is proof.
Student Engagement hosted a reoccurring live music event at the Riverbed. Java Jam is for students to showcase their musical talents while also enjoying food, coffee, and time together with fellow music lovers.
If you want to perform at the next Java Jam, fill out the form on the Riverbed's Instagram, @the.riverbed.
We often take for granted those amazing people who take our favorite coffee orders and brew a delicious pick-me-up the way we like it.
For a couple of GCU alum, the people behind the coffee is what's most important, making inclusivity part of the perfect cup.
Gabrielle Gonzales has the story of Rise Coffee.
Equip, Inspire, and Empower is the motto that this nonprofit business, started by 2 GCU alumni, lives by. Rise Coffee serves a special needs community by providing an inclusive environment for individuals with developmental disabilities. Founder Bethany Stanton holds the name behind the business near to her heart.
The inspiration was my older sister. Her name is Mariah and her nickname is Rye. And she has cerebral palsy and is nonverbal.
Noticing a lack in job opportunities, Bethany created an accessible workspace for people with disabilities to develop skills and join the community.
One of our biggest hopes is that people would know that we are trying to be the most accessible coffee shop, not only for our employees, but the community. And so we want everybody to feel welcomed, to be able to come in, to find a space.
For Joshua Whitley, this is his first job and one of the first employees hired at Rise Coffee. He takes customers' orders.
What can I get for you today?
And loves to make his favorite drink.
Vanilla lemonade.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The Rise Coffee team will soon have an official shop, only 10 minutes down the road from GCU.
Now we're going to have our own space, which means we're able to hire more people with disabilities. So we've been really excited for this because we want to expand our team. Josh was incredible, but there's so many amazing people with disabilities that we can't wait to hire. And this is just going to be such a fun, welcoming environment. And we can't wait for students to be here, the neighborhood to be here, and just experience love.
Joshua can't wait for the Rise Coffee team to open their doors in the near future. Stay updated with their progress on their Instagram page at risecoffee.az. I'm Gabrielle Gonzales with Lopes Lately.
Wow, that was an amazing story. I can't wait to head to their storefront. But now I'm craving a cup of coffee.
Me too. Let's go grab one while we head over to a baseball game.
Okay. Time to pitch things back over to Janelle Garcia, who has exciting news about some of our teams.
2 in particular who are hitting it out of the park. Janelle?
Baseball swept their WAC home series versus Seattle U in an incredible game of 10-0 and a second shutout of the season. Junior right fielder Josh Wakefield continued to dominate the field, going 3 for 4 with 3 stolen bases. With an upcoming game on April 1st against the University of Arizona, the Lopes hope to keep their winning streak going. GCU softball clinched the 3-game series at CBU with a shutout in 2 out of 3 games. Men's volleyball falls short against USC in a hard-fought 2-game series. They hope to bounce back Friday and Saturday in the Global Credit Union Arena as they host number 5 ranked UCLA. Havocs, let's pack the stands and encourage our Lopes for a win. The women's basketball team just got a new head coach, Winston Gandy. Winston is currently an assistant coach for South Carolina, who's heading to the Final Four. GCU's stunt held a showcase in the CAC, allowing students to get a glimpse of what stunt is all about. It helps them prepare for their last game on April 1st. Come show your support at Arizona Christian University and cheer on your Lopes. That's all for this week's sports. I'm Janelle Garcia. Back to you guys in the studio.
GCU Speech and Debate is having a record year. They conquered the National Christian College Forensics Invitational, taking first in overall speech sweepstakes and third in debate.
Plus, they have a standout star, Seth Margolis, who's on his way to secure his 3rd national gold medal in debate, making him the first in program history and in the nation, according to head coach Mike Dvorak. The debate team will be traveling to Baytown, Texas for their final tournament. the IPDA Debate Nationals.
Were you a class clown, Hadley?
You don't get to know that.
All right, fine. Well, tomorrow is April Fool's Day, so we want to know, what's the best prank you've ever pulled or seen?
I'm not a big pranker, but my brothers are huge prankers. Last year, he gave me a pack of Oreos, like the double stuffed pack, and he filled half of them with toothpaste instead of cream, and the other half of regular, so it was like halfway I got in, and then tasted it and just had to like spit it out. That was a good prank.
Last year, I had a cousin who lived in Northram. He graduated now, but we wrapped his entire room in like plastic wrap, like his bed, his desk, all the random things on his desk, and yeah.
I don't know why I thought like, okay, I'll cut your hair once and then you'll wake up and then like it'll be horrible. I cut his hair for like 30 minutes and he finally woke up. And it like, if I just cut it once, it would not have worked out, but after the 30 minutes, he woke up and it was horrendous. Like his hairline was literally like he was basically bald at some spots and then super long at the others, and it was so funny. And then we had to go to the church the next day, and it was so funny.
Best prank that I've done is put mayonnaise in a bowl and give it to someone, and they thought it was vanilla yogurt, and yeah, they didn't like it, I'll just say that.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Lopes Lately. Make sure to subscribe here at GCU Future Broadcasters to stay up to date with the latest. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at GCUFBC.
You can message us stories you'd like us to cover and any content you hope to see. I'm Madeline Murray.
And I'm Hadley Neugebauer.
And this is Lopes Lately.